Hi, hello, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy Let's Play. In the last episode, we met Merlwyb Bluefishtwin.
I am Merlwyb Bluefistvin.
And I still can't say her name, I'm sorry. Also, I apologize, I'm not feeling super great or high energy today. That is the chronic pain life. So no camera for this episode. Please forgive. I promise to put in some more memes to compensate. Let's get into it. After the queue, which I always seem to forget exists. Alright, we are back with Baelsar, who gave me nothing but, shoes? Also, damn, that's an outfit, madam. But I didn't get the ability to glam for this fancy dinner that I'm meeting Merlwyb in. I just got shoes. Just shoes. I'm trying to show you here. These shoes. Are these the shoes? Hold on. Let's get some shoes. These are not the shoes. Sorry, these are the shoes. Apparently with these shoes, Reyna will be unstoppable. The rest of her outfit will be questionable at best, but like, who cares? The shoes. No one's gonna be like, what are those? At her shoes, just the rest of her body. Alright, let's see. Summon Kirby, of course. Okay, Baelsar. We are doing a episode level 14, a Mizzenmast Repast. Oh god. Baelsar wants you to let him know when you are ready to depart for the banquet. You ready then, are you? Good luck. The banquet will be starting soon. If you'd waited any longer, I'd have considered it me civic duty to hit you over the head and drag you there. Now, make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you turn up, alright? Carrying them won't do no good. They're meant to make you look like a lady, remember? Not a lady's bleeding lackey, but like the rest of me, Baelsar. Look at the rest of me.
You just gestured to all of me.
As for directions, the feast is being held on the bridge in the Admiral's briefing room. Speak with Xanthiel and the Bulwark Hall and he'll show you the way. Just keep that old eye, lass. After everything you've done for Limsa, they've good reason to be proud. And don't let no eye-born bugger tell you different. It's funny because I actually do my little headcanon, I guess, for Reyna's backstory is that she comes from like miqo'te traders. Like she's not been raised really in a tribe. She just comes from a family that does a lot of merchant trade, so she's just kind of from someplace trying to get by. She's just from a family that's doing their best. No apostrophes. No nothing. Where the heck? Okay, hold on. Alright, there's Xanthiel. I got lost. This is where the Bulwark Hall was. It's fine. You don't need to talk about it. Dress shoes. Fancy dress shoes. An adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. Oh, now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come, adventurer, I will show you to the briefing room. That's like, that's it. That's how we get in. Like, oh damn, the shoes. Alrighty then. Oh, Y'shtola there. I'm so short. Oh, I'm at like a step down. That makes sense. They're like talking down to me then. There she is.
Brothers and sisters of the sea.
Ooh. We get dialogue.
Join me now in honoring this woman for her services to our great nation.
In honoring this woman with very basic clothes, but very good shoes.
May the navigator guide and protect her on her journey till sea swallows all.
Oh, look how cute. Reyna's still very adorable, that's all.
These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan.
Ah, yes.
From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting
Get it?
away
Swell,
any
'cause
soul
Leviathan's the
unfortunate
sea
enough
god.
to
It's fine.
cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman
you kinda
worth
do.
his
I'm
salt
newbie.
could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a
Jesus.
more temperate mind than mine. But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an extraordinary glow.
Oh, I think this is the first time I've heard her voice.
Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone.
You want this crystal?
This is one of the crystals of light.
By the Navigator.
Yeah,
After
I
our
found it
encounter
on a
with the
thing.
Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal.
Uh-huh.
You bathed in her light.
Uh-huh. Light
Yashtola's
Mommy is very
conclusion is clear,
lightful.
and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power.
Uh-huh.
This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her.
Uh-huh.
And if she has chosen you,
Capital
then
SG.
your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations.
Probably. There's like 4 expansions after this.
As once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light.
That's how we get our name.
Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands. Yet they fought to protect us all.
Am I not of
against
these
the
lands?
corruption of the
Hold on, what's my
primals.
backstory? Now I just have questions. I made up this whole backstory. I'm like, I'm not of these lands. Did I just like go up? So I'm not, I can't be from Limsa because she said I'm not from here. That's so interesting.
When the Gallian Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear.
Uh-huh.
It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them.
I think this is just the plot of the first Final Fantasy 14. There was like a 1.0 that like didn't do well. So the solution was to literally drop a moon on it, if I remember correctly. So it's kind of like part of the lore now, which I think is a fascinating choice.
Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside
But we
them.
don't remember them
We are
because you
proud
could
to call
customize
our
them.
comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our
Because you
throats.
could name your character like inappropriate things.
And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows
Because
appear
you
to
could
us,
customize these
set against
characters.
a blinding light.
Oh god.
Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light.
Ugh.
When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them.
Aww.
Keep that crystal safe. In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you.
I mean, yeah, she did. In Endwalker, finally, after I think 10 years of game. It does fully come full circle, finally.
Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Aldynn herself who speaks.
Oh, every time I hear anyone talk about Aldynn, again, post Endwalker, you just start to kind of cry a little bit. Like, again, it very clearly wasn't necessarily their intent. I would bet money, like, that Yoshi P and, like, all the writers didn't know that they were going to end up, like, with Endwalker. There's no way they could have known that. But I love that they laid the seeds of like a story that then grew like a sprout into its own thing that was shaped by the fandom and like what was popular from the expansions. And I love this game. That's all. Oh, headache time. See, like a whole moon.
Flames to the fore!
Oh, that's Raubahn. Raubahn? And then
belongs to the bold. Show those imperial whore sons what we're made of.
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas.
Barracuda.
Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents
Where's
are in
Connie?
need of
Kan-E-Senna?
succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
There's a figure back there.
Is aught amiss?
What's going on?
No, it is nothing.
Just an Ascian.
Oh, bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily. Eyes forward!
Something about this feels bad.
We are being watched.
Oh. The link pearl noise.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Oh. I didn't realize these were all the grand companies. The first time around, I again didn't understand most of this.
Ah!
I think I might have skipped some of it on accident.
This is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Noble sacrifices and all that.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Sorry. I know this is supposed to be an emotional moment, but how he delivered that line. Mad Snake! Like, no! You fully got me a little bit.
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
I mean, fair. I think you're in hell a little bit.
Barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Are we just standing
Yes,
up
my
here?
lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
Why? Just a little moon.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain.
True. Emotional music.
The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louisoix.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Oof.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
Alright, Raubahn, no need to be like that. I understand you're stressed and upset.
The outcome of this battle was long since decided.
I hate that. I hate that, like, it was
Better to
foretold.
retreat now than risk a massacre.
Cool shot, though.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what?
Cassian.
We go to take our place beside Archon Louisoix. To your positions.
Dang. I thought we were retreating. I should live to behold Bahamut once more. I don't know which Ascian this is, so I'm trying to figure out the voice. Magnificent. The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. I don't think I need to translate that. People cackling. From probably La Habrea, if I had to guess. Maybe that other Ascian. Oh, we got knocked the hell out. Welcome to your hotel room. Morning, sunshine. All a bit much for you, was it? No, I had a vision. Thank you. Good bed, though. What happened? Ah, you don't remember then. You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. I had to carry you back to the wench myself. Well, I say, carry. 'Twas more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. No, let's not fat shame. Hey, Rode, don't fret. 'Tis little wonder you was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. I had a vision, it's fine. Your little nap seems to have put some color back in your cheeks, though, so I'll leave you to it. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with you. When you feel up to it, talk to Zenthiel and he'll let you... Sometimes I read Vaderon stuff too fast and just get completely lost. When you feel up to it, talk to Zenthiel, and he'll let you into the command room. Oh, and stay awake, huh? I'm told old Merlwyb was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring last time, and I doubt she'd look kindly on you if you repeated the trick. I'm pretty sure Ish told us that I had a vision and passed out. I'm sure it's fine. Merlwyb gets it. I'm about to tell her some super private shit that I saw in my brain. Can I glam? Nope. Just here, hold on. Let me I'll hide that. We can I forgot I made a little custom ear wiggle thing. My partner Ian has like a little ear wiggle command that he does for people, but like it looks different on miqo'te. So I just have that there and I don't really even use it. I was gonna pat here. Oh, pet. There you go. Gently pat the glamour dresser. Anyway, let's leave. And go talk to Merlwyb. Alright, Xanthale. Let's do this. Oh, I should put on like my regular shoes. Since I don't need these. What level? I guess these are the best ones, yeah. Greetings, Reyna. Admiral Blifishwin awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Yes. Announce me. Thank you. Ah, Reyna. It is good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered. Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing. One I would entrust to no other. Let's go. Oh yeah, we leveled up too. Love that for us. Got an achievement for it and everything. The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made other plans. To business then. Level 15, the Lominsan Envoy quest. Merlwyb wishes to entrust you with an important task and get a little wind-up airship out of it. I have pinned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. Oh, this is opening you up to the rest of the world. You're like, huh? The Battle of Carteno and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon an Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Carteno. These letters contain the details of said proposal. And I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, and that is not my only reason for choosing you. No. I choose you because you are Pikachu. Sorry, I had to. I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions, a quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform this duty. Sure. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall take you from the borders of our nation to the city-states of Gridania and Ul'dah. A grueling journey, to be sure, for you to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take it to the skies. Learn how to airship travel and then never use it again. An airship pass to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge, but before you depart, I suggest you trouble Baelsar for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well traveled. It is a pity I could not issue such passes with a freer hand, as I did in more peaceful times, when berths were not so limited. But in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eyes of the Empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Yoshi P, to be exact. Aye, Reyna. Your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. On behalf of Lominsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. I almost said you have fought and died. Like, no, you're still here. For now. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing, and it will take several expansions to get through. Alright, let's go back to Baelsar. Thank you, Merlwyb. Wait, can I click on you? Lominsa is not unique in her suffering. All the nations of Eorzea struggle with a multitude of hardships. The difficulties of this age will not be surmounted without the aid of you and your fellow adventurers. Thus, I pray that your eagerness and compassion never wane. Okay. Goodbye. Gotta go talk to Baelsar again. Love me a cutscene. Back from your meeting with the admirable... Why do I keep wanting to say admirable instead of the admiral when I do Baelsa's voice? I don't know. Back from your meeting with the admiral, are you? Yeah, she made me to go be an envoy. Personal pleading envoy? So you'll be carrying the word of the admiral herself to the leaders of the alliance. Bugger me, I knew he was going up in the world, but I didn't realize he'd got that bloody high. Good on you. I'm proud of you, lass. Think of how far you've come. Why, 'tis not enough to bring a tear to me eye. Ain't that the tell... And that ain't telling the ale talk... Vader on why. And that ain't the ale talking neither. Well, not just the ale, at any rate. Bless the navigator for steering you my way. Aww. Of course, this is only the start. Now you've got your ends on an airship pass. The old of Eorzean is laid out before you, like a fair maid on a feather bed. Sir! Wow! And she's a big girl, too, with plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. Adrian! That's lewd! If you think us Lominsans are characters, just wait till you cross paths with the grim forest dwellers of Gridania, or trade coins with the crafty merchants of Ul'dah. And there's this wild place where the beasties rule, and no bugger with the Enons have since sets foot. But you're a venturer, so I wouldn't let a little thing like that hold you back. Of course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. There is an heap of troubles when plagues every nation see. Tain't just ours. Tain't? Tain't just ours. I'm talking intrigue and infighting. Beast tribes and their goddamn... I feel like that's not even better. It just feels so racist. Beastmen and their goddamn primals. Aye, there's an ugly side to life, and sooner or later you're bound to walk into it. Like, saying tribes and their goddamn primals isn't any better. All of it's racist. But I'll wager there's bugger all out there you can't handle. Someone tells me you're going to be just fine. The realm's at it rough, 'tis true, but folks are beginning to recover from the beating the Calamity dealt them. Call me an hopeless optimist, but it wouldn't take much to turn things around. Turn things around. I can't talk. Baelsar is the worst. 'Tis the perfect time for a venturer like yourself to get out there and make a difference. Well, what are you waiting for? Please tell me I never have to voice him again. Sorry, Baelsar, you're great, but like, whew, you are a lot to read and figure out. Alright, let's go to the airship landing. Where to? Ah, here we go. To Lenoflo. Greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. Wait, aren't you the famous adventurer? It's Reina Morel, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You're an inspiration to us all, madam. Highwind Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? Yeah. Sure, totally. Why not? Gangplank, let's go. It's been a minute since I've actually used an airship in this game. Oh, this is cute. Attention all passengers. The airship bound for Gridania is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Look at you. Oh, Reina's so cute. The music. Got the da 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 da. Aww. This is so cute. Look at us. Look how cute we are. Aw. Goodbye, Limsa. I'll see you in like a few seasons or whatever. Good fortune to you, Reina. Aw. The day will come when your name means the same as Eero to the folks of this realm. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Oh, that's cute. Welcome, you have officially graduated past the tutorial quest. It only took us like 6 episodes, but here we are. Cutscene. Castrum Osidin. I think this is the first time it really properly introduces you to the concept of the Empire, the Garlean Empire. Oh, here he is. Oh, this is like a cutscene. Oh god. Wow, Gaius, Livia? I'll only call her Liv because
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years.
Gaius has
since
had
the
a voice
Imperial
change
fleet
for
set
sure.
course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day.
That Midgardsormr.
Which flew the great Midgardsormr. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So
Hell yeah, fuck him up. Oh, I didn't realize that that's... Oh, that's where the, Oh, I forgot the name of the dungeon, but there's a dungeon there where you just see Midgardsormr's, I guess, sleeping flesh dead body? Maybe it's like a tomb.
Twice now it has
Ah, yes.
eluded
Question
the
mark, question mark,
Empire's
question mark.
grasp.
Otherwise known as that asshole Gaius.
For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor,
Meteor.
the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core.
I've zoned out on what this asshole is monologuing about this time.
Yet
I just
it
hear
must
him and
be
I'm transported to Praetorium and I just stop listening.
Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses.
Oh. I skipped it.
One mind, Lord Van
I needed me to skip it, but nothing of value was lost. I forget the guy on the left, but I remember him a little better now because he's in Endwalker and a bit. And then Livius.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following...
And of course, Nero. His husband. / ex-husband, then husband again. Wow.
Hey,
Really?
is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
Obviously, you need to be completely clueless of this so we can inform the viewer.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
And I thought about the Emperor.
You harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
Is that what Nero sounds like? I've never heard him.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, Where were you born?
Oh, you're racist already.
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Interesting.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
Huh?
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate.
Political drama.
I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Oh, is he like a secret rebel? Oh, damn. Well, he dead now. I mean, Alamigo definitely has rebels. It's a whole plot line later.
This mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Dang. I forgot Nero was like this. Nero's just a meme. You run Praetorium for Homestone events.
Made to know the true power of Magitech.
And this is the version of him you're most familiar with. Well, anyway, we're in Gridania now. It even has that like Lord of the Rings-esque like, oh, like elf humming in the tree vibe. Inya's just hanging out over there. Okay, where am I going? I believe it's probably taking us to Mother Mune. I had to guess, or an attendant, that's fine too. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Lominsa. Welcome to Gridania, madam. The Elder Seed Seer awaits your arrival. Oh yeah, we got an honor guard. Greetings, good madam. You are the Lominsan Envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way to the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofika's altar. She will admit you to the lotus stand where the elder seed seer awaits. Sure. I definitely am going to retain all— oh, that's right, I have to go upstairs. I forgot I don't ever use the airship, so I completely forgot how to like even. But this is Mother Mune. This is who I meant. This is the Gridania equivalent of Baelsar. I just didn't I miss her sometimes. Alright, we're gonna go attune. And then I'm gonna go get all the aetherite crystals around the city, probably between episodes. Again, I'm very impressed. This is the main aetherite for Gridania. And on my main, on Zalera, this place is always chaotic as shit. It's actually really chill on Dynamis, so like, I made the right choice, I think. So y'all don't have to see the chaos. Okay. Something I kind of love about this, I've mentioned this a few times, and it's kind of, you know, it's interesting starting this over after Endwalker and where we're currently at with all the current alliance raids and stuff, because like Nofika's altar, I know who Nofika is pretty well now in terms of like who the 12 are, which from before I didn't know that. There's just so many things that the game kind of yeets you into from the very beginning and doesn't really try to explain it, and kind of just lets you learn it for yourself if you ever wish to learn it. And maybe you never do. Maybe you're like, nah, I'm not into the lore. That's totally fine. The game's like, all right, go, here's a dungeon. Have fun with that. You are the Lominsan Envoy? Begging your pardons, madam, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Sure. Letter to the Elder. A letter addressed to Gridania Elder Seed Seer Kan-E-Senna. Tickets? Have fun with that. Verily. Verily. This is the seal of the Admiral, not Admirable. My goodness. Verily, this is the seal of the Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. Please come with me. I will. Hello?
So you are the Lominsan Envoy.
Envoy.
And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome.
Thank you. You ever look at her necklace, and if you look at it, it looks like an upside down pony? Like, I don't know. I just now noticed, like a horse with like a very anime level, spiky hair going on there. I like it. I love it.
Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kan-E-Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company.
Oh.
I understand you bear a message from the
I haven't decided which grand company I want Reyna to go with. For Naira, because Naira also started out as an arcanist, I went with Maelstrom, which is Lominsa's grand company. Each of them, you saw the little sigils when in the cutscene. There's the Maelstrom, the Twin Adder, and another one. Ul'dah's. Sorry to Ul'dah, I can't remember it at all ever. I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this, but basically you get to pick one, you get benefits, especially early on. It's kind of useful, but I haven't paid attention to that in a long time. I haven't decided who Reyna's gonna go with. We'll see what the vibes unfurl for her. A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. To think that 5 years have already come and gone. It seems like only yesterday that the Garlean Empire attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzea formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in alliance. Yeah, they're explaining the Grand Companies. But unbeknownst to us, the Garleans sought not to best us in battle, but move instead to enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the lesser moon, Dalamud, would be torn down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. Like, I don't really understand the logic of that. I mean, I do, in the sense of, if you know who was really behind all that and spoiler stuff, it makes sense. But for Garlean, for the Empire, it doesn't make sense because, like, okay, you're killing everyone. You won't have an empire if everyone's dead. Also, can we talk about the guy on the right of me? I can't zoom in, but like, please enhance in post. He looks just like the default Warrior of Light and another character later on named Ardbert. He looks just like him. Which I will say, that was another thing that really threw me for a loop. Later on you meet a character named Ardbert who is a mirror image of the default Warrior of Light that is used in all the cutscenes and stuff. And I had never seen any of the cutscenes and I didn't know that. So I was really confused why everyone was like, wow, you look just like him, like you mirror him so well. And I was like, but my main was like a dragon girl, you know, a little aura, like it didn't make sense to me until I saw the Endwalker initial trailer. And I was like, who the fuck is that? I said, that's the main Warrior of Light. We've been trying to tell you that. And all my friends, and I was just like, no. Anyway, it looks like him a little bit, and that's interesting to me. In like an alternate reality, that Warrior of Light is just a chillin' with Kan-E-Senna. That'd be kind of fun. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched for the Cartano Flats, and from there met the 5th, 6th, 7th Imperial Legion. Sorry, I can't read Roman numerals to save my life. I can't get over the upside down horse. It is, truly. More bloody a battle I have never seen, and would never wish to see again. Yet the carnage was but a prelude to the atrocity which followed. For despite our best efforts, Dalamud continued its descent, and from it emerged the elder primal Bahamut, or Bahamut, depending on how you want to pronounce this, which proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. The 7th Imperial Legion was consumed in the blinking of an eye, while our own forces fared little better. That any among us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. When at last I awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land, which had but moments before been aflamed, aflame, now seemed to me a place unknown, not simply ruined, but changed, as if it didn't do well in the first debut of this game, so they just rewrote all of it, and made it canon. Isn't that wild? Archon Louisoix may well have been able to shed light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Carteneau. And so we were left with countless questions, and no prospect of an answer. Yet such matters did not occupy our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. The calamity, as the devastation brought by Bahamut was come to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. To compound the matter, the tribes continue to summon their primals, while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its footholds in Eorzea. The outlook, in short, is bleak. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. Yet if we are to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. Our remembrance service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity which first gave rise through the Alliance. I wholeheartedly approve of the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Sure. See, I can't get over it. Looks just like him. Make it so. I will write it. Take it. We don't wish to animate it. You have done the people of Eorzea fine service this day, and I would not put you to further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound next for Ul'dah, are you not? Please send the Flame General my regards. And if you would be so kind, I should appreciate it if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill-behaved of late. My wolf, to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe to Ul'dah and beyond. Thank you, you're great. I like Kan-E-Senna a lot. She's actually really chill. The whole permanently immortal thing is fascinating, but yeah. Alright, let's see where I gotta go. Oh, and real fast, don't forget, if you're a newbie and you don't want to necessarily get all the aetherite, the other little aetherite shards, don't forget to attune to this main one, or else you can't easily come back here, and that's going to suck. I mean, I guess you could just take the airship again, but don't forget, attune to things. Alright, there we are. Give me the airship. Greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Ul'dah. Oh, are you not Raina Morel, the Lominsan Envoy? On behalf of all Highwind Skyways, may I say what an honor it is to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yes. Oh, I knew that. That took me a second to realize I was behind the counter and needed to go to the gang, but I'm good at this. I've used airships before, what do you mean? Ul'dah. I admit the first time I went to Ul'dah, I got hilariously lost. Like super lost. I think I almost rage quit the game and had to have a friend come and help me walk around because I was just so lost. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa. Welcome to Ul'dah, madam. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Yes. Welcome to Ul'dah, madam. We have been expecting you. Flame General Raubahn will receive you in the fragrant chamber. Ah, yes, it is a fragrant chamber indeed. Please take the lift down to the hustings strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Alright, I make no promises that I won't get horribly lost here. So the good news for you is that I can edit that shit. Oh good, they made this kind of straightforward. They didn't put you out in the big old mirror. Where the main Aether Raid is kind of confusing comparatively to where the Chamber of Rule is and all this. So yeah. The Lominsan Envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, madam? My thanks. Sure. I guess the Admiral's seal. Please proceed. Sure.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale.
How? Judgy?
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Merlwyb says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Raubahn Aldynn, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
I love Raubahn. He's great. Cardinal. Aye, I remember bloody Cardinal. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Kinda. I also, saw it in a vision. Connie's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. 'Tis but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by the legatus Solus Zos Galvus, though they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilzabard to heel, and so the legatus became an emperor in his Republican Empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzean. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. What? The 14th Legion. Sorry again, Roman numerals not my jam. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. Get it? Because Final Fantasy 14. Actually, I should have recognized the 14 Roman numeral because XIV, but it's fine. Final Fantasy 14, 14th Imperial Legion. See what you did there, Yoshipi. And their commander, Legatus Gaius von Baelsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us. Not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Lominsa as well. Well, the Calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the elder Sea-Seer would not let it go unnoticed. All the other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the tribes and their bloody primals. In case you forgot, there's primals going on. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. If we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Merlwyb will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Sure. Sign that conveniently placed missive. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with Her Grace myself. Very good, sir. The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. The whole, like, must needs and anon and barely, it's like they were trying to make it almost Shakespearean, but it's just stressful. We did it! You can now make use of the airship routes connecting the 3 nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare in Gil. That's fine. Okay, we'll do one more. We'll start this one, anyway. Oh man, the cowl that's hideous. No, I refuse it. Bartholomew has information that may be of interest to you. Ah, my lady envoy. I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lominsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which I became acquainted with Baelsar, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he is a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Baelsar would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your service. Okay, well I said that we weren't going to have to do Baelsar's voice again, but I lied. Alright, we are going to tune to this really fast just to have it so I can travel to it. I will do all the other Aetherite shards off episode. But at least now we have this. Now we can return to Baelsar. I'm sure Baelsar will be excited to see me. Hello again, sir. Welcome to the Drowning Witch. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'll be with you. Well, if it ain't the one and only Raina Morel. I was told a distinguished venturer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that venturer being you, eh? Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. I would like a better outfit, so I'm just gonna go for the money. It's probably pirate. Baelsar, the adventurer of the Drowning Wench, has a need of a capable adventurer. Thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sastasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Aleport and find out what they were and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But since that nasty business over in Swiftbirch, folks have been a bit uneasy. Well, I say a bit. 'Tis all they can do to not soil themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you would permit me, Master Baelsar, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh. I was like, wait, what? If you would permit me, Master Baelsar, I should be happy to elaborate. You just didn't read. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Yes to both. Neither, actually. I came to welcome Raina back to Limsa Lominsa. It is well you have returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Sea Grot included. This is the lead up to Sastasha. We are doing Sastasha for real next episode. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Kurils had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Sure. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Lanosia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Melpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the men. Good luck to you, lass. Thanks. Okay, I think we will call that. For this episode, I think this will be a good place to start. So what we'll do is we'll go speak to Melpa immediately next episode, and we'll go do Sastasha, or lead up to Sastasha, and definitely get to do our first dungeon. We're gonna be using the trust system. I'm not gonna like queue for that or anything to do with randos. We're using entirely the NPCs. I'm gonna voice it. We're gonna get that extra dialogue. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. Please look forward to it. And if you like these episodes, thank you again for understanding no camera. I just don't feel well today. But I still had energy to record this, and I wanted to continue on with it. So if you like to listen to the sound of my voice, and you like these Let's Plays, please like, subscribe, support the channel, all that good stuff. And I will see you next Friday. Till next time.